Library marketers are often working to make sure their entire community knows everything the library has to offer. That's a tall order, and I have some advice about that today that may surprise you. We'll get into it in this episode of the Library Marketing Show. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Angela Hursh from the blog superlibrarymarketing.com. Head on over there, go to the bottom left corner to sign up for notifications whenever I post. Also, click on the Library Marketing Show tab and nominate your library or someone else's library that you see doing great work in promotions for our Kudos Award. We're going to begin today's show with kudos. Kudos goes to the Dublin City Libraries. They emailed me to let me know about an amazing campaign they just launched. It features a special illustration that doubles as an interactive QR code. So people can scan it and enjoy all the digital resources that are offered by the library free of charge, of course. Embedded in the QR code are clues to the titles of 100 books. They've turned this into a game and are asking people to guess what all 100 books are. I'm so thrilled that they nominated themselves, and I'm going to put 3 links below. One is to the campaign landing page, one is to the game, and one is to a really fun promotional video that they put on their Instagram account. Great job, Dublin City Libraries. All right, it's time to get into today's topic. And this comes from a comment on a previous Library Marketing Show episode. One of my viewers asked, I wonder how to address the issue of educating people on all the library has to offer them beyond books. Libraries constantly hear, I didn't know the library had that. Even coming up with titles for email categories is a challenge since people don't know what they don't know. Do you have any suggestions on taking the combination approach to this? So I thought an awful lot about this question because I think it's really amazing and also is something that a lot of libraries deal with. Here's the thing. I don't think it is possible to make sure the library knows, or to make sure your community knows everything the library has to offer. I think that's a super tall order, and I'll explain this by using an example. You walk into the grocery store. I don't know about you, we have Kroger in my area. It is jam-packed with stuff. I do not know everything Kroger has to offer. The other week I was looking for sesame oil. I thought for sure they wouldn't have it. They did. So even regular consumers don't know everything a store has to offer. I don't think your community can know everything the library has to offer, but I think we can teach them about those hidden gems, the stuff at the library that is really cool and would be really helpful to a large majority of people, but people don't know about. So here's how I would suggest you do that. Take one thing a month, one thing that you want to educate people about to let them know it's at the library, and do a full-on marketing campaign that is a month long. You're going to be talking about it on social media, in your email, on your website, in print promotions. For an entire 30 days, you're going to focus on telling the community about that thing. And then the next month, you go do the same thing again for another offering from the library. And by the end of the year, you have educated them on 12 things the library has to offer that they may not have known about. I think that's something that libraries can do. It certainly can be handled with workflow, even if you have a small staff, and it works towards educating people. And I think it's going to take a month worth of promotions. Remember the marketing rule of 7, you have to repeat messages in order to get people to act and understand on them. So take one thing a month, do a month-long robust campaign, and that will help to solve that problem of letting people know all that your library has to offer. What do you think of my solution? Do you think it'll work for your library? Have you done something that might help another library thinking about this problem of trying to let people know all the stuff that is available at the library? Please let us know down in the comments. Let's get a conversation started. And that's it for this episode of the Library Marketing Show, but my channel is full of other tips for library marketing. If you're interested in that, head to this next video. I'll meet you there.